Hi, my name is Stephanie Contreras, and you can find me on most social media under Latina Geek Girl. I write science fiction, fantasy, and some light horror under my name, and I also have a romance pen name, which is Nyx Coronado. These are some of the books I've written. I have a self-published on Amazon science fiction trilogy called The Merry Maids. Book 1 is The Merry Maids, Book 2 is Peacefinder, and Book 3 is Starkiller. This trilogy is science fiction, very adventurous, action-based. It's basically the story of a girl who just graduated from her academy, and she is on her very first shipboard assignment on a starship, and she's trying to find her place in the world. It's a found family story, but she is basically sent on a deadly scavenger hunt through space, and trying to figure out. She just wants to dance among the stars, but her past keeps following her. So this one is a completed series, again on Amazon. I also have some short stories that were published in anthologies. This is Devotion in the Open Air, published by Inked in Grey Press. This is a anthology. I had a short story published in it called Collecting Dragonflies. It is the story of a girl who is a Grim Reaper, and she collects the souls of children, and with the help of her two sisters, basically helps those souls transition from this life to their next. The anthology overall is affection-based, so I know it sounds dark with a Grim Reaper collecting children's souls, but it's actually very sweet. And it's also a Studio Ghibli sort of vibe story as well. And Devotion in the Open Air is available on Inked in Grey Press's website. The next anthology I was published in is Autumn Nights. This is a charity anthology that benefits the Trevor Project with every sale. The anthology overall, we all wrote stories in it that included bats, and it was set in autumn. So this would be a good one for upcoming reads that have that cozy fall vibes. This is a light horror anthology or cozy horror. And the short story that I published in this is called Pestilence. It's about a girl who has the ability to lead an army of bats. She is one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and she and her 3 brothers are on their way to a Dia de los Muertos celebration. Their plan is to figure out what really happened and why did their Nana pass away so unexpectedly. So this is, again, a cozy horror anthology that benefits the Trevor Project. The next one I have is Rituals and Grimoires. This was published by Quill and Crow Publishing. This anthology is all gothic magic, dark magic, wizardry, and so the short story I have published in this anthology is called The Warlock and the Crow, and it's the story of a girl who is a crow shifter in the service of a warlock. She is basically one of his servants, one of his protectors that looks out on his land. She is missing her 3 sisters, but when a vampire comes to visit with talk of war, her world is suddenly turned upside down. So this is a fantasy gothic type vibe. Rituals and Grimoires is published by Quill and Crow, so you can find that on their Crow shop. The last one is One Monstrous Feast. This is a romance anthology, steamy, spicy, all set with holiday feasts as the theme. This was published by Good Intent Press, and the short story I have in this anthology is called Dragon Navidad. It is published under my pen name, Nyx Coronado, and Dragon Navidad is the story of a long-lived dragon shifter. She is on her way to Christmas with her new boyfriend, and she's meeting his family for the first time. There might be some steaminess that ensues, yes, at his family's house, but don't let that stop you. This is a really great read, especially for anybody that loves dragon or monster romance. So if you're interested in any of these, you're welcome to visit the publisher's websites, or you can visit my link in my profile or my website, latinageekgirl.com, to learn more about them. Thank you.